What's going on, ESGNation, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel as we're back here for some more MLB The Show with Road to Show here with Simon Unger, episode 263. And today we're going to be on the road here in Fenway as we're taking on the Boston Red Sox here in this 4-game set. And of course, All-Star facilities, of course, over with. We've seen that in the last episode. Now we're back to business here and trying to keep ourselves alive here as we take a look here at the standing or the roster right now for Boston Red Sox, and some familiar faces there, and of course some new faces there as well. As today we'll be taking on Andrew Cash. I believe this series will have Cashner, Harper, Belcher, and Cueto are the 4 pitchers we'll see possibly in this series. So right now, of course, we're in first place. We're 7.5 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays, as well as Boston is 9.5 games back behind the Rays. And there's only 2 games really separated between us and the Red Sox in the division. And of course, the winner of this series has a really good shot to maybe be a contender and have a chance to face the Rays at some point. We actually, both of us, face the Rays here coming up in the next couple of weeks. So obviously we want to be the team to have the better record here coming out of this series, and to do that we need to take 3 out of 4 here in this series. Let's see this one get high and deep. This is going to go back over the left field wall, and that is a home run from Simon Unger. Home run number 45 for him. Great job there, as that nice exit velocity there, 339 feet there to left field, and that's the way you want to start here, especially in this classic rivalry between these two squads, as both teams, have a history with one another, and especially this history now only being ignited even more so with Simon Unger as the one of the players there who was, of course, recently just traded from the Dodgers to the Yankees. And so far, it looks like that trade between these two clubs here right now, it look like the Dodgers look like they've got a pretty good team right now on their hands. But of course, we still got 2 months of baseball still to play, and things can turn around very quickly here. Of course, Simon, he's had his ups, he's had his downs, and of course, he's just trying to find his role in this team. As we see, we're up by run here in the top of the 5th. This one gets hit up the middle there, and try to get a base hit there, but he only is able to move the runner over 90 feet there on that play, as the runner now goes from second to third with 1 out. So we move on now to the 7th inning. We'll see what Simon can do here in the 7th, as he's 2 for 3 here in today's ball game. And the pitch here, we'll see here a 2-1 count for Simon as he gets this one here, and he gets a hold of this pitch here. This one's going to go high. It's going to go deep. It's going to go over the wall. And that's a home run there. Home run number 46. His 2nd home run in this game. And that's going to help them now open up this game as he gets a 2-run shot here. And trying to help his ball club out with the runs here. He's getting definitely helped out with the pitchers here with the run support. And right now we'll take a look here at the replay. And yeah, he just got every single stitch of that baseball over the Green Monster over there in the left field. Nice play. 6-4 now here, as Boston is able to climb back in this one, taking a 2-run lead as we go to the top of the 8th here. Bases are loaded. Of course, we have runners in scoring position here, and we have a nice hitters count here, so we should be getting a good, decent pitch here with 2 out. They're going to try to put this ball in play, and that's exactly what they do, but it's not what we wanted, as we get the force out there at second. And, of course, did not get the grand slam that we were looking for. 6-4 is your final in that one. As we take a look here, actually, final score is 8-4 is your final. And Simon Unger goes 3 for 5 in the ball game with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored in this one, which helps the Red Sox now get a game upon us here. Or game within a game of us now here, with now a game separated between the 2 of us, and hopefully we can turn things around here and try to we still got that shot here to win the series here, that like I said, 3 out of 4 games. We have to do that now starting here in game 2 Just take a look at the notables there for both teams. Red Sox just did a great job there. Dustin Pedroia is still playing on this team. He's 2 for 4 at RBI and a run score there from him, as well as he's his regret. I was looking at his numbers there going into this game or into this series here. His numbers start to regress here, so you know that he's up. He's now in his 30s here in this one, so he's starting to regress. And of course, he's been their main staple here for especially in this road show series, particular for a while now. So they're gonna have to start looking for a second baseman to help him out. Maybe somewhere down the line, maybe we can play for him. I don't know, because remember originally, if you guys remember this series, this is a player that Simon Unger. He was on this on a Red Sox team back in MLB way back on EA's baseball game that I used to play back in college, and that's what his character is based off of, that character, because he was a badass second baseman for the Red Sox in that game. So we'll see what we can do here now in the second game here, top of the third, down by 4, and there you see a drop third strike as Simon's going to go to run down the first base line. It's going to get thrown out. Nice 2-3 put away as they will, of course, retire the side. Down by 4 here. We got enough time to get back up here. Let's go now to the top of the 6th. So now top of the 6th, we're down by 7. Yeesh. 0-2 count, or excuse me, 0-2 day for Simon. 3-2 count. Simon looking for a pitch here. He gets a nice full count. Gets a nice pitch here. This one's going to go over the wall, or actually hit off the lining out there near the Green Monster. Home run for Simon Unger. Home run number 47. His 3rd home run now in these 2 games. And there you see the crowd again being very quiet here because, again, they know what this young man can do. And the abilities he is, of course, put on a nice little show here. As you see there, just a great job there. Read that pitch very well coming out of the hands of the pitcher. Is able to take that one over the wall. So now we go to the top of the 8th here. Runner on first. We're down by 9. And there you see this one off the wall for Simon Unger. Runner's going to come around here. Runner is probably not going to score. Yeah, they're going to hold the runner up at 3rd. But a nice double there from Simon Unger. But unfortunately, not enough to help us get back in this one here, as we end up getting beat by 10. Final score 13-3 is the final. As Simon Unger goes 2 for 4 in the ball game with a home run, as well as a double, an RBI, and a run scored there from him. These Red Sox, these big bats from the Red Sox are something here indeed in this series so far here. They have been doing a great job here being dominant here on the diamond. Simon Unger, take a look there. Look at his numbers there. Of course, bats from the rest of our guys here not doing so well. As now this series they've taken 2 here. So the best we can do here is split the series here with the Red Sox. And right now we're pretty much at pretty identical records there, pretty even in the standings. So we got to turn things around here and try to get back those 2 games we lost here, and of course, not to mention avoid getting swept here in this series. Top of the 1st, Simon's going to slap this one up the middle there. That should be a base hit on that 2-2 count with 2 out. That'll put him on board. And now hopefully the next batter here behind him, Gene Emerson, will do something. So Belcher here making a 2-2 pitch here. That one's going to be a ground ball there to the second baseman. Of course, that should be a routine play, getting the runner there out at first. Nice 4-3 put away from Dustin Pedroia, and that will end the side, as there's no score here, but one is left stranded. Top of the 4th here coming up for Simon Unger. Here you see 1 for 1 as well. And that's that single that he has here so far here in today's game. Boston up by 2. Simon looking for a pitch here, and he's going to hit this one there past the infield there. A great hit as he hits a base hit. And, of course, that's a great way to start the leadoff here in this inning to get things going here for him and the Yankees, as he's leading right now in the ball club right now with 163 hits so far this season. So now off the bag here, just a little bit here. 1-1 count. We're looking for a pitch here. This is going to be a ground ball here. They're going to get the force there at second. You're able to turn 2, and that's going to retire the side here with the Yankees getting 2 wiped off the board pretty quickly there. Still 3-1. So now 3-1 here in the bottom or top of the 6th here. Simon Unger up to bat here. He's 2 for 2 here for so far today, as he now goes for 3 for 3. A base hit there from Simon Unger, as he's going to try to think about going to second, but he's going to hold himself up and stay there. As we see a ground ball here, that one gets past the infield. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to get him now to second base. A nice hit there, as that's going to be a decent hit, and they're going to put that runner now put the runner in scoring position now here. Of course, they're going to have their pitching coach come out here and make a change in the arm here with the Red Sox. So Belcher, pretty good game here so far today, but they feel like they need to move on with someone else to kind of hold and sustain this lead that they have right now currently on the Yankees. And we'll see if that'll be the case here, as we'll take a look here and see Chris Mendana. He'll come out here as media. There you see 32 starts, 32 games he's been so far here this season. 3-2 for the season, no saves, but there you see 41 2/3 innings of work so far this season. McCoy up to bat here. He's at 0 for 2 today, and well, now make that 0 for 3 as he strikes out there. Nice job there from the reliever coming out here and getting a strikeout and holding the runners at first and second. Yes, McCoy there just kind of just looks at it and thinks, how in the hell was that a strike? Apparently it was, as we'll see a hit there. No, a nice hot shot there to the first baseman, as the runner will stay safely at first there. Does not advance himself, and that's another out there on the Yankees. So Yankees have 2 on, 2 out here, and the McElroy now coming up here. And we'll see what he can do, as he was walked last time, his last at bat here. 2-1 count here for McElroy. And we'll see what he can do here. Is this going to be a ground ball right in front of the plate? Runner's going to go ahead and take off here, and he's going to throw the runner out at first, as Simon was thinking about going running around into home plate, but wised up there pretty quickly, as it's still 3-1 here in Boston. So top of the 7th coming up here. So far, this game 3 is not looking too good for us, as we go 3 for 3 for Simon. 3 singles here, and with 2 on and 2 out here, we got to have a big bat here going here for ourselves. So we'll see what Simon's going to try to do here. Got some pretty good options here, and so we're going to take the first pitch, and then we're going to try to go out, try to see if we can get a hit after taking the first pitch. So see the swing here. Simon gets every stitch of that ball here, high and deep out to center field. That ball's gone. Home run. A 3-run shot that puts us now 4-3 here late in this one. It's now home run number 48 for him, and that is his 4th home run in the last 3 games, as he is looking very sharp here, and now help his ball club out here to maybe hopefully get a late inning run here and score some runs and try to turn this ball game around here for the Yankees. As you see the fans there in Boston getting up on their feet here and trying to see if this ball is going to stay in the ballpark. You heard the crack of the bat there. That ball was long gone. So now 4 for 4 for Simon Unger, as we'll see what he can do with, of course, home run, a single, or excuse me, 3 singles and 3 RBIs. 5-4 is your ball game. Nobody on and nobody out. Simon Unger taking his 2-0 count here, or 2-1 count here, and takes a nice base hit there to left. As that'll give him a single. That'll be his 4th single of the ball game. As they'll go ahead and walk the next batter. As the pitcher here now for Boston is not looking too good here. Looking a little shaky, a little wobbly. So now with 2 on and nobody out here, it's a great chance now for the New York Yankees to really open this ball game up here with Prince McCoy. And of course, so we've been waiting for him to do something here in this series here so far. 0 for 3 here in today's game, and they'll see here a base hit. Or at least try to get a base hit there. Oh, they throw the ball away to left field. Runner's going to go ahead and advance Actually, runner's gonna stay at first and second, but the runner will come on home. That would be Simon, and that right there helps us get the win as we get the victory here. Final score 9-7 is your final here in Game 3 of this series. Simon Unger goes 5 for 5 in the ball game with a home run, his 48th of the season, as well as 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored in this one. I think that error that the Boston Red Sox there was really I was surprised about that. I was kind of shocked about that. You don't see that too often in baseball games. Computer throwing the ball away, but we'll take it. So 9 runs, 13 hits, 1 error there for New York. As for Boston, wow, 7 hits, 7 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors in the ball game. Wow. So they did not play too good here today, and so now they have another chance here now to try to take this home series away from us. As we're back here at Fenway for the 4th and final game in this classic rivalry between these two clubs. As we'll try to see if we can try to steal one here and try to split this series. As taking on the great Johnny Cueto here, 19 starts. He's 10-4 for the season, and we'll see if we can try to get something going. Simon right now has a modest 10-game hitting streak on his hands here, so we'll see what he can do here with a 1-1 count, 2 out, and looking for the pitch here. And this one gonna hit here high, deep. It's back, and it's going towards the wall, and it goes over the wall. Home run for Simon Unger, 49th home run of the season. That is home run number 5 for him in this series alone, as his bat is just really taking a liking here to these Red Sox pitchers here. And as you see, he has hit at least 1 home run in these 4 games. Excuse me. As we go now to the top of the second here, let's see if we can get something really cooking up here for us. Up by 2, runner on second. 1-2 count here, and this one's going to sky out to left field for the easy out. And no, actually, no, it's not out. It's actually a base hit there, so I believe JD trapped it, I think. So we'll see now what we can do here, top of the 4th here with 1 on. And nobody out here. Simon's going to chop this one there. Can he get this one past the infield? No, he cannot. But he is going to be safe there at first, but they will get the force out at second base, as they will try to get Simon out here in this next batter. So Emerson up to bat here. We'll see what he can do. 5-1 ball game. Boston trailing. As the base hits there, cracked there to pass the infield there to left field. Simon here thinking about going to third, but he's going to go back to second. He's going to be safe at second. And they're going to go ahead and give their runners now at first and second. So now McCoy up to bat here. 1 for 2 here in today's game. We'll see a turnaround here for the force out. And do they turn 2? Yes, they do. They leave Simon Unger straight there at third base. So now Simon has a good opportunity to really open this game up here, but he's going to take a walk. And it's going to be a walk-in run. Excuse me. As Corey Kluber loses track of Simon Unger and end up walking Simon Unger and end up walking in a run, making it now 7-2. Top of the 7th now. 9-6 is your score. So Boston trailing by 3, 2 out. Nobody on here for Simon as he gets a hold of this one here, high and deep. Gonna go off the wall. Left fielder loses track of it, finds it, throws it in there quickly, and of course Simon Unger gets a nice. Well, no, it's gonna be an error there. It's gonna be an E7 on JD Martinez. So 4 for 4 for Emerson here. He's having an excellent day here. Just as excellent as Simon Unger did yesterday in that previous game. As we'll see, there's going to be a strikeout. Excuse me. And that will retire the side as it leaves it 9-6. All right, so the 0-1 count coming up here. Or 1-0 count, I should say. from Tyler. As that one goes high and deep, it's going to go over to the wall here. Can it go over the wall? And no, it's going to be caught in front of the wall there. Nice hustle there from JD Martinez this time around. Make sure he does not get called for an error for that one, as he is able to get there on time and makes the play. But that will be it here, as the Red Sox would go ahead and win this one here. And unfortunately, we end up losing 3 of the 4 games, as we're supposed to try to win 3 of the 4. And we end up losing this one 10-9 is your final score. Simon Unger goes 1 for 5 in the ball game. His 49th home run here today, as well as 2 RBIs and a run scored. Boston 20 hits in the ball game, 10 runs, 1 error. For New York, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors in the ball game. So that's going to put us in a sticky situation here now for the division. So if I'm correct, I think, yeah, there's a game, still about a game or 2, about a game and a half between the 2 of us here. I think we might be up a game and a half on them. So that means we're really gonna have to do some work here as we get ready to go back home, and we'll have that series there. We got a nice 3-game weekend series against Minnesota, as well as a midweek series against Baltimore, which is going to be very important because that leads into the series with Tampa Bay to end the month of July. So a lot of stuff to work on here, as well as I'm sure we'll probably be getting some trades somewhere along in there because the trade deadline is coming up very soon. So we'll see if we'll be buyers. Hopefully we are, because we got a pretty good team here. We just need some extra arms, a couple of extra bats maybe to help us out, but we'll see how things go as the New York Yankees try to get themselves in contention here for the postseason. But that is it for this episode of Road to the Show with Simon Unger. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. Not to mention, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out on the second channel over on ESGNet Plus LP, as well over on Twitch, as we do live stream over there on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central. Always a good time over there, having a blast playing games and meeting new people, and just trying to build a community over there as well. But we'll be back for more Simon Unger here. Like I said, we got that Minnesota series. I think the next episode we'll play that Minnesota series and that Baltimore series to finish, to begin and end that homestand there. But that's it for me. As always, keep each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.